What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be upgrading the fog lights on our 5th gen 4Runner to a beautiful set of yellow LED fog lights. Alright guys, so for quite some time I've wanted to upgrade the fog lights here on my 5th gen 4Runner. There are a lot of different options online though. There is some really low grade stuff that you can find or some really high grade stuff at a very high price point. When I'm getting stuff for my 5th gen 4Runner, I'm always looking for value. So I'm looking for something that is reasonably priced but performs well and will last a long time. Diode is a well-known brand. You've probably heard of them before, and they have an amazing catalog online of different things for the 5th gen 4Runner. But one of the things I'm really impressed with though is their fog lights. They have 3 different levels of LED fog lights that you can get, and that is the Sport, the Pro, and the Max. So the Sport is I think $280, which is really reasonably priced for a nice set of LED fog lights. I think they produce about 1300 lumens. If you go to the Pro, those ones double the amount of lumens, actually slightly more. I think they go up to 2700 lumens output. That is what I have here. This is the Pro. And then they have the Max. So the Max is, I think like it jumps like $200. I think it's $580. And that one will give you a 3500 lumens of light. A really nice option for your 5th gen 4Runner at different price points. I actually reached out to Diode when I saw what they had online. I said, you know, I'm really impressed with your fog lights. Would you be willing to send me a set? And they were kind enough to actually send me these. So I have the Pros here. The nice thing about these lights as well is that they do have an option online where you can add a DRL function to them, an amber DRL function. So if you have, say, Raptor lights or Morimoto headlights with that DRL kind of amber look, that's a nice option that they provide here, so you can, you know, get that kind of consistent look on your front end with all your lights. But yeah, really impressed with these so far. The lenses on them have a certain design which kind of creates a more focused beam area of the light, and they are street legal because of that. So really impressed with these so far. Let's get them installed on the 5th gen 4Runner. Then we'll do some before and afters. We'll see how they perform and how they look on the vehicle. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, this is everything you'll need to do the job. We have a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 10mm socket, and a 5/32 Allen key. You'll obviously need the fog lights from Diode. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can find these for a pretty good deal. All right, so before we put our new fog lights on our 5th gen 4Runner, we're gonna have to assemble it here. So this is everything that your fog lights will come with. We have our wiring harness here, our T-tap connectors. This is to use our DRL function. So this will run up to a wire and we'll splice in with the T-tap. We have some hardware here, and we have our fog light and the bracket. So let's put the bracket onto the fog light. So the way we do that is by using our hardware here. You'll have 2 nylon nuts and you'll have 2 spots here. You want this nylon part here to face inwards. And now we're ready to put the bracket onto the fog light here. So as you can see, one part of our fog light's a little bit longer. An easy way to do this is this side's longer. So you will notice a DD here and the plug's here. So you want the DD above the plug. So what we'll do now is, so we'll take our screw here and get those kind of hand tight. You could tighten them up just a little bit more, but don't fasten them right down, because this is how you actually adjust your fog lights once they're in the vehicle. All right, so at this stage, our fog light is now assembled and we're now ready to install it on our 5th gen 4Runner. So let's move over to the vehicle. All right, so coming over to the vehicle here, what you'll need to do is pull back your fender liner. You'll have some 10mm bolts here. You can also use a Phillips head screwdriver on these. You'll have 2 here, you'll have 2 on the bottom. Once you undo those, you can pop your fender liner and move it out of the way. You'll also want to turn your wheel to the right. We're doing the driver's side right now, so turn it all the way to the right and it'll give you more access to your fog light under here. I removed my tire just to give me a little more room to work and also to film. All right, so once you get that fender liner out of the way, you'll see your fog lamp here. You'll want to undo the wiring harness. This can be a little tricky. Just move it back and forth while pressing down on this button and it will come loose. Then you want to take a Phillips head screwdriver. A little stubby one like this works pretty good. And just come up and there's these 2 Phillips head screws on the left. And then we'll move this out and pull it. So you can see these 2 clips here. These actually slide into the channel on the right there. All right, so here's our new Diode fog light. These 2 pieces of plastic here are gonna slide into the 2 channels here on the right. Sometimes it actually helps to look from the front of your bumper, and you'll be able to slide those into the channel nicely, and then apply those 2 Phillips screws.
Now we'll take our wiring harness and we will just plug it in here. Kind of just push your LED fog light at the front just to kind of support it while you slide this in. All right, so our wiring harness is now connected. So we'll connect it here into our factory wiring harness. Now, if the fog lights don't turn on, it's easy. Just unclip this, flip it around, reconnect it, and try again. All right, so we're now ready to run our DRL wire here. So I'll just run that up to the top. All right, so I've pulled my wire up here for my DRL amber function. I have my T-tap connector. How I'm gonna connect this is to my Raptor lights harness. You can connect it to your running daylights or your side markers, but this was just easier for me. But what you're gonna do is just slide this T-tap connector in on the positive. Now it does require a bit of force. Sometimes it helps to have a pair of these. Just clip it in. Good. And now I've tapped into that wire, so I can just plug right into the T-tap connector. So I've got both of mine there. So I'll just kind of tuck these in and use some zap straps just to clean everything up. But that is it, they are installed. All right, so to adjust the fog lights, you can see, you can aim them down or point them up. Once you have them adjusted, what you'll want to do is just come in and tighten up that 5/32 Allen bolt on the right and left.
All right, guys, so this completes the installation. Here are the stock fog lights, and here are the SS3 Pro by Diode Dynamics. Very powerful. Here are the stock fog lights again, and here are the SS3 Pros. This was shot just before sunset. And here is the DRL function. Pretty tame, but still looks really nice. Provides some nice accent lighting. Here are the stock fog lights on full power. And here are the SS3 Pros, 2700 lumens, very powerful. Hope you guys found this video useful. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. I hope to come up with a lot more videos, and I always appreciate your guys' support. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye now.